So how do I keep my tolerance low? One is you have to have a high limit for yourself. This is where you don't want to go over. If you're taking high doses and you know that you've been taking higher doses over time, you're going to want to try and cut it at least in half, and you're going to have to go on a tolerance break to get there. But for those of you who are okay with your tolerance right now, but you just don't want it to go up, this is what I do to keep my tolerance low. For one, I switch methods. So in the evening, I will dry or vaporize, and I'll use an edible. The edible kind of acts as kind of like a foundation, and the dryer vaporizing tops it up so that I can keep a nice mellow feeling throughout the evening without doing too much. I also split up my edible dose, especially if I see my tolerance is starting to creep up. So I'll take my highest dose that I want to go to, my top limit, and I'll split it in two. I'll take it about an hour or two apart, and this will spread out the feeling and the dose so that you are getting a little bit more bang for your buck, if you will. It lasts longer. And so the other thing I'll do is, if I notice that, say I'm using edibles on a nightly basis and they're starting to need more and more, and the splitting up the dose isn't working, I'll just cut edibles out and stick to dryer vaporizing. Now, if you're somebody who's smoking a lot and you see yourself switching over to concentrates more to get that feeling, cut the concentrates out and cut back on how much you're smoking, or maybe cut out smoking altogether and just use low dose edibles for a while. And no matter what the method you're using, you really want to be using CBD, CBG, or CBC, or all three combined would be great too. These are non-intoxicating cannabinoids that really help with your brain health. So they're neuroprotectant, they're good for inflammation, and oftentimes they boost the effects of THC, so you don't need as much. They also counteract the side effects of THC. And if you are deciding to go off of THC altogether, you definitely want to take these. So they're just a few little tips to help you keep your THC tolerance low so that you can enjoy it more. Follow for more tips.